What if Loves had the Omnitrix? Written by Kajlord54. Season 1 Part 2 Edda. Well, Luz, did you ever in your life think you'd see something as breathtaking as this? She asked as Luz and King were at the beach in front of a giant slug carcass. Luz, I don't like this. Edda. Yeah, it doesn't get much more inspiring than a trash slug. It makes a home, a light from what others have thrown by the wayside. Until, bam. It gets blasted by a wave one day and promotes from all the salt. And then we get to sell the stuff it ate. She says, wielding a pickaxe and offering it to Luz. Luz, please don't make me. King. Oh come on, Luz. It's not every day you get to go to the dump and pick apart a garbage carcass. He says sarcastically while laying a blanket for himself on the beach. Edda. Nuts to you both. She says before using the pickaxe on the carcass, much to Luz's dismay. Luz. Oh, Edda, what if we tried some new lessons for my apprenticeship? Like reading ancient scrolls or mixed together potions, or, Edda. Ugh. That sounds like a bunch of magic school stuff. Luz. Magic school? Is there really a magic school in the Boiling Isles? Edda. Yeah. What's worse, they force you to learn magic the proper way. But magic isn't proper. It's wild and unpredictable. And that's why it's so beautiful. I didn't finish school, and look at Mel who wouldn't envy where I am right now. She said, standing tall and proud, wielding a pickaxe in the carcass of a giant trash slug. Luz didn't look so confident in Dev's teaching skills. Edda. Oh, hey, here's a lesson. A great witch is resourceful, like this. She says, grabbing Luz's hand, putting it in a puddle of slime before taking it out to reveal a small object in the teen's hand. Luz. Oh, it's a greasy slime ball. Edda. Use your slime ball wisely, young witch. Back at it. We'll hit the stink notes first. Luz. Actually, if it's okay, I think I'll head back and look at pictures of animals that are still alive. Love you, King. You little beach peach. She says those last two sentences while giving King a belly rub, earning a giggle from the little demon. Edda. More for me, then. She says, going back to digging up the carcass. Luz took a walk through the forest with a slime ball in her hand. Luz. Ugh. If magic's all about digging for slime balls, maybe I don't have the stomach for it. She then looked at her left as she heard someone in the distance. She went over to check it out, moving aside some bushes as she sees a girl with black hair, glasses, a gray tunic with a black cowl, boots, pink sleeves and leggings. Luz. Little witch girl. You can do it. Even if you get a bad grade, it's not a reflection of you as a witch. And my parents are right. There are better opportunities on this track. Now, get to school. She then twirls her finger, creating a magic circle that heals the flower. Suddenly a second girl wearing the same uniform appears, riding a cart with a large pot in it. A girl with green hair, a little bit of brown at the front, who looked at the other girl with a smug grin. Willow. Wow. You're so unnoticeable that I almost rolled into you. Willow. Hi, Amity. Amity, shouldn't you get to class early to prep your suddenly? Willow's giant pot in her own cart began to shake until the pot fell over, opening as a purple, slimy mush of creature exited, unable to move. Amity. Oh, Willow, you don't have anything to show, do you? Willow puts her cowl in to hide her embarrassment. Amity. This is why people call you half a witch, Willow. Oh, looks like someone wants to say something. Abomination, rise. She said as her pot opens. A large, purple, humanoid sludge creature with 3 eyes puts its hand on Willow's forehead, drawing a slimy star on her. Amity. Aw, it's just like mine. She said, pointing towards a star badge that reads, Top Student. Amity. But much smaller and meaningless. As top student, it's my duty to tell you to keep at it. Even you could get a passing grade someday. She said as she leaves with her cart. Luz just looks at her, angry and annoyed as she sticks her tongue out at Amity. Willow. Oh, see you in class, superstar. She says sarcastically. Willow. I hate it when she does that. She says, wiping the slimy star off your forehead. Willow. I hate making abominations. I hate getting bad grades. Ugh, I can't stand it anymore. She yelled as her eyes start glowing green and a flower then starts growing into large vines with thorns. One of which grabbed Luz and lifted her into the air. Luz screamed as she tried to reach for the Omnitrix, but it was difficult since the vines were swinging her around. The witch named Willow looks to notice the human girl. Willow. Oh, no. I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Luz. It's okay. The thorns only went through a few layers of skin. She said as Willow stares at the human. Willow. So, certainly. Luz yelped as she hit her ears with her hands. Willow. You're human. This is astounding. A human on the boiling aisles. She said excitedly as she helps Luz up to her feet. Willow, how'd you get here? What are you doing here? They then looked into the distance upon hearing the sound of bells. Willow, I'm sorry. I can't stay. I have to go disappoint my teacher now. It was nice to meet you, human. She said as she gets her card and walks away. Luz, hey, wait. I'm Luz, and you're Willow, right? What you did with the flower and those plants, it was, wow. Willow, thanks, but I'm not even supposed to be doing plant magic. My parents put me in the abomination track at school. Luz, a magic school. Willow nods her head. Luz, that's so cool. I'm so jealous. I have a teacher, but her lessons are a bit untraditional. I bet she wouldn't even let me enroll. But I wish I could spend one day there. Willow, I wish I could get a passing grade for once. Then people would stop calling me half a witch Willow. She says, kicking the purple puddle that is her abomination. Luz, Willow, I know how we can both get what we want. She says, taking abomination goop into her hands and smearing it onto herself. Luz, make me your abomination. I'll get you a good grade and you can get me into your magic school. Fiendishly clever, right? Willow, what? Luz, I saw that Amity girl's abomination. It's just chunks of stuff that talks weird. I'm chunks of stuff and I talk weird. Willow, that's true. She says, giggling. Willow, okay, Luz. It's a deal. She says, shaking hands with the human. Luz then gets into the pot, covering herself in abomination goop as Willow pushes her cart to school. Willow, welcome to Hexseed School of Magic and Demonics. Just remember to stay hidden, okay? She said as they made their way inside. Willow had gotten to her locker, which was literally a living monster as it gives her stuff with its tongue. Then a small, younger boy wearing light blue sleeves and leggings bumps into her. Willow, did you know that humans nail barbed wire to their kids' teeth? Maybe they do it to make them magnetic. Luz, actually, it's for storing treats. She says within the pot. Willow, okay, Augustus. I'm gonna show you something. But you have to be cool. The boy agreed as Willow opens her pot. Willow, abomination, rise. She says as Luz appears. Luz, Tayuta. I'm an abomination. Willow, Luz, that's not how abominations act. Those ears, it can't be, Willow sighs. Willow, Augustus is president of the Human Appreciation Society. He's an expert, more or less. Augustus, where are your gills? Luz, I don't have any, Gus. Augustus, Gus. Luz, a nickname. I had an Augustus in my class, everyone called him Gus for short. Augustus, a nickname. Human nickname. Gus. Call me that. This is the best day of my life. He says before the school bell, which was a living monster, started screaming. Gus, it's time to get to class. I'll see you guys later at lunch. He says before they all went their separate ways. Willow pushed the cart, with Luz inside, into the abomination class. The teacher deemed one of the students' abomination a failure and said that the next failing abomination will result in everyone getting extra homework for a month. The teacher decided to let Willow go next. The other students saying that she'll definitely have them end up with the extra homework. Willow was nervous as Luz opened a crack of the pot's lid. Luz, don't listen to them, Willow. I got this. She said, giving Willow some confidence as she stands before the class with the pot. Willow, abomination, rise. She said, to which Luz punches the lid off, jumping out of the pot. Luz, tagged Al. Everyone gasped in surprise. Willow smiled as everyone was buying it. Willow, abomination, bow. Luz grunts and makes a blah sound before bowing her head. Teacher, very impressive. But does it speak? Luz smiled as she looks at Willow. Luz, oh, I may be your abomination. But you're my abomination. Students, LOL. The teacher laughs. Teacher, abomination. Splendid wordplay, a +1, he said, writing the grade on Luz's forehead as the class, except Amity, cheers for her. Luz then gives Willow a wink as they continue the class until the monster bell starts screaming again. Teacher, wonderful work today, Willow. Looks like we have a new top student. He said, taking Amity's badge, much to the girl's shock, as he gives it to Willow. Willow, oh, thank you, sir. She said as the teacher takes his leave. Amity, hey. Willow gasped as Amity confronts her. Amity, last time I saw you, your abomination was mush. What did you do? Willow, I took your pep talk to heart, Amity. Amity, I bet you did. I've got my eyes on you, half a witch. That badge is mine, she says before walking away, backwards. Once she was gone, Luz popped her head out of the pot as she sees a worried Willow. Later that day, they went to the cafeteria for lunch. Gus, do humans eat PB&J? Luz, oh my gosh, yes, she said, taking the half of the sandwich Gus offered her as she sits back down in the pot. Willow, I don't know, Gus. If Amity saw that she was cut off as Amity jumped onto their table. Amity, I saw that. Abominations don't eat, she yelled before going over to the pot. Amity, I know you're there. You can't hide from me. What are you? Who are you? I want answers, she yelled as she grabbed Luz and started shaking her. Teacher, Amity Blight. Amity, huh? She said as she stopped shaking Luz. Teacher, I suspected a twinge of jealousy, but this is just sad. Amity. But I. No, look at it, she said as Luz was dizzy from all the shaking. Teacher, report to Principal Bump's office. Amity, but, teacher, now. Amity begrudgingly lets go of Luz and storms out of the cafeteria. Sometime later, Willow brought the pot into an empty classroom as Luz uses this time to stretch. Luz, thanks for bringing me here, the pot's a little small for me. At least now we don't have to worry about Amity. High five. Willow and Gus look at her confused. Luz, just slap my hand, it's a human thing. Gus was hesitant but then gave Luz a high five. Gus, oh, Gus did it again. Gus, oh, wow. He then started giving Luz lots of high fives. Gus, oh man, what a rush. Suddenly, the door opens as Amity walks in with a principal. Principal Bump, good afternoon, students. Luz quickly moved her hand away from Gus as the principal approached her. He observed her, putting his hand on her cheeks and moving her head side to side. Principal Bump, Abomination, lie. Luz, oh, viral fame is a worthy pursuit. Your cat would never eat you if it got the chance. Chemtrails are real, Principal Bump. Oh, no, Abomination. How strange for it to get the command wrong. I mean lie down, he says, pointing towards a table as Luz went towards said table, lying on top of it. Principal Bump, so very lifelike. When Miss Blythe told me about your abomination, I had to come by, see what she's made of. Willow, oh, I have a list of ingredients right here. Principal Bump, no. We were hoping for a closer look, he said, taking out a knife. Principal Bump, Willow, I'll allow you the first cut. Luz started panicking. If she tries to leave, they'll know she isn't an abomination. But if she lets Willow use the knife, well, she'll die. Either way, they'll figure it out. Luz then kicks the principal before grabbing Willow and running out the classroom. Amity, they're getting away. Principal Bump, no, the intruder won't get far, he said, creating a magic circle and placing both hands onto the wall as red runes appear. Luz and Willow stopped in the empty hallway to talk. Luz, I'm sorry, Willow. I just wanted to see what a real magic school was like. Willow, so what do you think? Luz, it's lovely, actually. They both laughed. Willow, okay, we should get out of here before she was cut off as the runes appeared along the school walls, before every doorway was closed off by a barrier. Willow, before Bump seals us in. Luz and Willow tried going another way, but now all the doorways were blocked and they had nowhere to go. They looked to see the principal sending multiple abominations after them as they slowly walked towards them like zombies. They ran around a bit before stopping behind a pillar. Willow, oh, this is awful. I don't know what to do. Amity's right. I'm just half a witch, Willow. Luz, you're full witch, Willow. And you're great. And someone once told me that great witches are resourceful, she says, taking out the items in her pocket. Willow, that's it. Luz, you mean that greasy slime ball? Willow, Luz, it's a seed. Thank goodness you had it on you. Luz, yeah. Thank goodness someone told me to hold onto it, she says with a smile before Willow uses plant magic to make several long vines come out of the seed, hitting the abominations and holding Principal Bump up against the ceiling. Principal Bump, remarkable, he says, admiring Willow's talent with plant magic. Luz, now it's my turn, she says, turning the Omnitrix's dial before slamming her hand down, being engulfed in a purple light. Luz has now transformed into a big dirty alien, the Omnitrix symbol on her chest. Luz got out of her hiding spot, using her arms and legs like helicopter propellers to blow the abominations away. The teen then noticed that the barrier was down. Taraspin, there's the exit, she says, grabbing Willow's hand as they ran towards the door only for Amity to stand in their way. Amity, not so fast. I'm not letting you get away so easily. I want my badge. Abominations, seize. She yelled as multiple abominations chased after them. Luz got into her shell and blew the abominations away with her arrogance's wind. Unfortunately, the abominations just keep reforming and coming back. Willow then starts to use her plant magic. Luz, Willow, what are you doing? Willow, getting you out of here. Luz, what? No, I'm not gonna leave you here. Willow, I may get detention, but you'll be dissected. Go. She says, using her vines to grab Luz and literally throw the human out of Hexid. Luz, Willow, no. She yelled as she ran to the door, but it was too late as it closed and locked itself. Luz then used all her alien strength and claws to try and break the door down. It wouldn't budge, especially not with a magic barrier in the way. Luz even tried to break it down by creating a tornado, but it still didn't work. Taraspin, no. I gotta get Ada. She yelled, retreating into her shell and flying as fast as she could to the owl house, hugging Ada and King much to their dismay and confusion. Taraspin, Ada. I need your help. My new friends are in danger. Willow, Luz. Luz turned, surprised and confused as Willow and Gus were running towards her. Taraspin, Willow. Gus. What happened? Willow, you won't believe it, Luz. Everything's perfect now. Taraspin, you're right, I don't believe it. Willow, Principal Bump was so impressed by my plant magic that he switched me to the plant track. Look. Willow snapped her fingers and twirled as her pink sleeves and leggings turned green. Taraspin, Willow, that's amazing. I'm so happy for you. She said, hugging her before the Omnitrix reverts her to her human form. Luz, wait, what about Amity? Gus, oh, she kept asking the principal if today could count as extra credit. Luz, well, I can't wait to see you guys in action the next time I sneak in. Gus, about that. See, you're kinda, sorta, banned. He said, holding up a wanted poster of Luz. Ada, that's my girl. Willow, but we can always come here and teach you what we've learned. Luz, that sounds nice, but I already have a pretty great teacher. This made Ada smile. Ada, that's right. Luz is my student. Back off, Academy Tulrips. She said, making them laugh as she took the poster. Ada, ah, baby's first wanted poster, good job, kid. Looks like I taught you something after all. She said, patting Luz on the head. King, yeah, you're a pretty good teacher, Ada. Ada, thanks, Mr. Wiggles. Luz, Mr. Wiggles. Ada, oh yeah, from now on that's what we're calling him. Luz, why? Ada, he lost a bet. Like always. King, hey, at least I was close to winning this time. Ada, PFFT. Yeah right. King, ugh. He said, frustrated for losing the bet. To be continued. If you guys are enjoying this story, please give it a like, comment your thoughts, give me a follow and share this story with